Have you ever thought you truly knew someone only to watch them turn into a complete strangers overnight? Have you ever asked yourself, how could they be so cruel? Well, if you are divorcing a narcissist, let me tell you this. You have no idea how cruel they can truly be until you face them in court. You might think, oh, I live with them. I know them. They wouldn't do something so extreme. But what I want to tell you today is this. You are wrong. What I read about narcissists, I thought maybe it wouldn't be real, or maybe he wouldn't behave that way. But when I saw him in the courtroom, he was exactly like the textbook description of a narcissist. Heartless, cruel, manipulative, playing games, using every possible tactic to destroy me. So, if you are divorcing a narcissist or preparing for battle in court, you cannot expect fairness, respect, or basic human decency. You need to prepare for war. And in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to know so that you don't fall into the traps that so many victims do. It's time to break free, heal your soul, and rise like a phoenix. Take a moment and ground yourself in this truth. I'm prepared for this battle. My eyes are wide open. My strength is greater than their games. I choose to protect myself with wisdom. Why your divorce won't be normal. Don't let nostalgia or emotional weakness cloud your judgment. The narcissist in the courtroom is the narcissist at their purest. They are not here to negotiate fairly. They are here to win at any cost, even if it means ruining you. A normal divorce? Sure, it's painful, but at least both people will suffer nicely. They will go their separate ways with some level of respect. But with a narcissist, forget it. They don't see you as a person anymore. They see you as their enemy. And they don't want a fair divorce. They want to win. They want to destroy you, humiliate you, drain you financially, and make you suffer. And here's the part that will shock you. The narcissist in the courtroom is not the same person you knew at home. At home, they might have been charming, loving, when it suited them, and even vulnerable at times. But in court, that mask comes off completely. They don't care about anything except their own pride. They will do anything, lie, manipulate, twist the truth, fake emotion, and even destroy your reputation just to make sure they don't lose. If you are realizing you are facing a narcissist in court, stay with me by hitting the subscribe button. Your strength matters, and together we can get through this. Drop this emoji in the comment if you are ready to protect yourself. The narcissist uses the legal system as a weapon. Now I want to warn you about something very dangerous, the sympathy act. The moment you stand against them, they will flip between being ruthless and being sorry. You will see them play the victim, act regretful, or pretend they want to make peace. And you might feel soft-hearted because you shared a life with them. But don't fall for it. One of the biggest traps a narcissist will set for you is trying to provoke a reaction. They will send nasty messages to you and your family, try to bait you into reacting emotionally, use anything against you in court. This is why you need to keep every message they send, but do not respond. The moment you react, they will twist it and say, "See, look how unstable they are." Don't give them that power. What to do instead? Keep screenshots of all messages for evidence. If they harass you, report it legally instead of reacting. Stay calm because your silence is your strength. A narcissist doesn't just fight in court. They turn the legal system into their personal tool for revenge. They will file endless motions and summons to drain you financially, lie under oath and make false accusations to destroy your credibility, twist reality to make you look like the bad person when in fact they are the one who is guilty. And let me tell you, I have personally experienced this. In my case, he accused me of being unfaithful, but he was the one who was actually cheating. This is what they do. They accuse you of the things they are guilty of. If you feel soft-hearted, look back at all the evidence you collected on them, okay? Or look back at your journal. Listen to the audio recordings you have. When you replay those recordings, when you read back what you documented, you will definitely tell yourself one thing. Why was I even doubting myself? Because right now, when you see their sorry state in front of you, face to face, you might feel like, oh, my heart is soft. Maybe they really feel bad. But please, don't be soft. Go back to all the evidence you collected. Look at it again. Do you really think they truly love you? So please, don't fall for it. When you feel weak, when you feel like maybe you should give in, go back and look at your evidence. Listen to the audio recordings. Read your journal. Look at the messages you saved. Remind yourself of what they did. Do you really think someone who truly loves you could do those things? If the answer is no, then please don't fall for their act. When it first happened to me, I couldn't believe it either. Even though I had known for 2 years that he was a narcissist, I was still studying him quietly, thinking maybe I should give him a chance. I even thought maybe what I read about narcissists won't apply to him. Maybe he's different. But the truth, it played out exactly as described in everything I had read about narcissists. They plan everything in advance, down to the smallest detail. And you know what? Most narcissistic relationships never end well. Even when I thought, no, this won't happen to me, it still happened. Maybe in 1 or 2% of cases, things don't end as horribly. But if over 90% of narcissistic relationships end in chaos, do you really think yours will be the exception? I never thought my situation could become as bad as it did, but it did. And that's why I want every victim or survivor to know this. If you see your situation going from bad to worse, from worse to unbearable, please be prepared. Do not have a soft heart. You have to go through this battle and you have to stay strong. Pause and remind yourself, their manipulation cannot shake my resolve. My evidence speaks louder than their lies. I trust my instincts and honor my boundaries. I choose peace over their chaos. Why you must collect evidence? Since they already suppress you financially. If you still don't have evidence, how can you protect yourself? If you want to fight back, you need to gather as much evidence as possible. The more proof you have, the harder it will be for them to lie in court. How to protect yourself? Keep every text, emails, and call logs. Screenshot social media posts that expose their lies. Okay? Save all financial documents that show hidden assets. Record all conversation if legally allowed in your country. If you don't do this, you are walking into court unarmed and they will destroy you. If this information is helping you, make sure to hit that notification bell. I'll be sharing more detailed strategies on protecting yourself. Share this video with someone who needs this warning. How narcissists spy on you and invade your privacy. Let me tell you something many people don't realize. Narcissists are obsessed with control and they do not like being exposed. If they suspect that you are starting to see through their lies, they will spy on you. How narcissists spy on you? They may hack into your phone or social media accounts. They may track your location or monitor your messages. They will try to find out what you know about them and what evidence you have. This is why you need to take precautions. Change your password regularly. Check your devices for tracking software. Do not discuss your legal strategy over messages they might have access to. You are dealing with someone who will go to extreme lengths to stay in control, stay one step ahead. Be careful what you share with a narcissist. It's heartbreaking to say this, but if you are in a normal marriage, you can share everything with your partner, your fears, your struggle, your dream. In a normal, healthy relationship, vulnerability brings people closer. But with a narcissist, your vulnerability is a weapon they will use against you. When you share your personal struggles, your weaknesses, or your most painful experiences with a narcissist, they are not going to be supportive. The more they know about you, the more one day they will twist your words and use them to hurt you. I know this because I've been there. I used to share everything with my partner, my husband, my soon-to-be ex-husband. I thought we had a bond. I thought that's what marriage was about. But later, I realized that he stole every little thing I told him, twisted it, and used it to his advantage. Why you should stop sharing personal details with a narcissist? They will twist your words and use them against you in arguments or in court. They will exploit your fears and insecurities to manipulate you. They will spread your private struggles to others to damage your reputation. They will act supportive at first, only to betray you later. So, to all victims or survivors, please understand how crucial it is to protect your personal information. If you think something is harmless to share, think again. If your partner is a narcissist, anything you tell them today can and will be used against you in the future. If you are still in a relationship with them, start protecting yourself now. Keep things private. Do not let them know your next move. And if you are already divorcing them, be very careful what you say. Even if it seems like they are suddenly very being kind or understanding, it's just another setup. Breathe deeply and remember, my privacy is my power. My boundaries are my protection. My silence is my strength. I choose what I share with wisdom. The smear campaign. They will try to destroy your reputation. A narcissist's goal is not just to win in court. They also want to ruin your reputation. They will spread lies to mutual friends, family members, and even your workplace to isolate you. How the smear campaign works. They tell people you are crazy or unstable. They spread lies about you being unfaithful, a bad parent, or financially irresponsible. They manipulate mutual friends to take their side, making you feel isolated. And I'll be honest with you, the smear campaign is one of the worst things because it makes you lose people you thought were your friends. But here's the truth. Anyone who believed their lies was never your real friends to begin with. How to handle the smear campaign? Accept that some people will turn against you. Let them go. Do not waste time trying to prove your innocence to those who believe the narcissist. Focus on protecting your real reputation with those who actually matters. At the end of the day, real friends will see through their lies. Anyone who is swayed by their money, manipulation, or drama was never meant to be in your life. Stand tall in your truth. My worth isn't defined by their lies. Real friends see through the deception. I release those who choose not to see. My authentic self shines through their shadows. The real reason narcissists control finances. A lot of people don't realize this, but when a narcissist insists on controlling finances, it's not just about power in the relationship. It's a strategic move. They plan for the moment they might discard you. and they make sure that when that day comes, you won't be able to fight back. Narcissists don't just control finances for power in the relationship. They do it strategically, calculating every move ahead of time. When they persuade you with sweet promises like, "I'll take care of everything, you don't have to worry," it's not because they want to support you. It's because they want to make sure that if the day comes when they need to discard you, you will have no financial strength to fight back. If you are in this situation now, start preparing, because when a narcissist discards you, they don't just leave. You'll be left struggling, and they make sure you suffer. It's all part of their long-term game plan. Financial dependency. They make sure you rely on them so that leaving them feels impossible. Legal weakness. When the divorce happens, they have all the financial power, and you struggle to afford good legal representation. Control and manipulation. If you try to fight back, they use money as a weapon, delaying payments, hiding assets, or dragging the case out so you are forced to give in. This is something so many victims don't realize until it's too late. They think the narcissist is just being a provider, but in reality, the narcissist is making sure they win before the battles even begin. This information could save someone's financial future. Share this video with anyone who needs to hear this. Click subscribe to learn more about protecting your assets. Type "protected" in the comments if you are taking steps to secure your finances. Was the marriage planned, or was it a setup? I used to wonder, did he plan this all along? Was the marriage even real? Did he actually love me? Or was I just being used? And you know what? The truth is harsh. Narcissists married for a reason, and love is not one of them. I know this information feels heavy. Let's take a moment together. Place your hand on your heart and say, "I receive this knowledge with strength. I use this information to protect myself. I am prepared and powerful." For a narcissist, marriage isn't about love or commitment. It's about control, resources, and manipulation. And yes, in many cases, they already planned their exit strategy from the beginning. They might not consciously think that I will divorce this person in a number of years, but they structure the relationship in a way that keeps them in power. So if they ever decide to leave, they can do it with minimal loss while leaving you completely broken. They get married for control, for financial benefits, for social image, and most importantly, because they already know one day they might need to discard you. And they want to make sure they win when that time comes. So when the day arrives and they turn against you, don't be surprised. They were never planning for forever. They were planning for their escape. So when you ask, was the marriage planned or not? And the answer, in a way, yes. They calculated their move to ensure they always had control. They strategically created dependency, financial, emotional, and legal, so that when they discard you, you'll be left struggling. They never truly saw you as a life partner, just someone to use for their own benefit until you no longer serve their purpose. Remember this truth. Their manipulation doesn't define my worth. I deserve genuine love and respect. My heart's capacity to love is my strength. I choose healing over bitterness. The final warning: do not go back. This is actually one of the biggest mistakes victims of narcissists make. They give in right at the last moment, thinking that maybe the narcissist has changed, but this is just another trap. Number 1, do not go back, no matter how much they try to pull you back. When a narcissist realizes they are about to lose, they will do anything to stop you from walking away completely. They will suddenly act remorseful, say they realize their mistake, promise to change, and try to manipulate your emotion. This is not real. This is just another control tactic. Number 2, if you go back, you will not be the victim the next time. They will make you the villain. Right now in this divorce battle, you are the victim and the narcissist is being exposed. But if you take them back, they will make sure that the next time they discard you, they will do it in a way that makes you look like the abuser. They will set you up, twist the story, turn people against you so that when they discard you the second time, you are the one who looks like the toxic one, not them. Number 3, they do not want to look like the bad guy. Narcissists always want to be seen as the victim, even when they are the ones causing all the damage. If they pull you back in and you return, they will make sure the next time they discard you first, and they will make it look like you were the problem. Number 4, the final discard will be much worse. If you escape now, you will leave with your truth intact. But if you go back, you are giving them another chance to destroy you on their own terms. The next discard will be more brutal, more humiliating, and more damaging. I never thought my situation would turn out as bad as it did, but it did. And if you are dealing with a narcissist, you need to prepare for the worst. Maybe you are still hoping that your divorce will be civil. Maybe you think they won't go that far. But let me tell you this, you need to be ready. If your situation has already gone from bad to worse, please don't have a soft heart. This is a battle you have to fight, and you have to be strong. Because if you give in, if you let them manipulate you, they will crush you, and you cannot let that happen. This is my biggest warning. Do not go back to them. Even if they back, even if they act like they have changed, even if they suddenly become the person you fell in love with again, it's fake. Once you expose them and they realize you know too much, their game is over, and at that point, they have no more use for you. That's when they discard you. And the scary part, they do it without a second thought. Narcissists survive on control and secrecy, but the moment you start putting the pieces together and exposing their tactics, they go into full defense mode. How the discard process works. First, they try to see what you know. They dig up dirt on you, spy on you, or try to bait you into reacting. Then, they smear you, because if they can destroy your credibility first, your truth won't matter. Finally, when they see they can't control you anymore, they discard you without emotion. Okay? Because to them, you are no longer useful supply. And yes, that realization is painful. When you first see it happening, it's almost unbelievable because you live with them, love them, share your life with them. But the moment you stop being their obedient supply, they show you their true heartless nature. If you ever wondered why a narcissist suddenly cut you off without hesitation, it's simple. You figure them out. You know too much. And for them, that's dangerous. The moment they realize you are no longer their naive control partner, they will turn on you faster than you can imagine. Here's how it happened. First, they try to see what you know. They dig up dirt on you, spy on you, or try to bait you into reacting. Then, they try to destroy your credibility, smear campaign, false accusation, financial abuse, or even legal threats. Okay? And finally, when they realize they can't control you anymore, they discard you without a second thought. It's not emotional for them. You are no longer useful. So they move on, sometimes instantly replacing you. And the scariest part, even you spend years with them, even if you thought they love you, they will show you zero remorse. That's when you truly see their heartlessness. When it happened to me, I didn't believe it either. Okay? I thought maybe what I read was exaggerated, but when it happened to me, it was exactly like the textbook description of a narcissist. Right now, in this divorce, you are the victim. But if you go back, you will be the one who is blamed. The next time they discard you, they will do it in a way that make you look like the monster. Close the door for good. What happens if you go back? They will set you up so that next time you look like the villain. They will discard you again, but this time they will make sure you look like the toxic one. Okay? They will rewrite the story so that everyone sees them as the victim and you as the abuser. If you give them another chance, they won't just leave you. They will make sure they live on their terms, destroying you in the process. Do not let them control the narrative. Close the door for good. Ground yourself in this truth. I choose myself over their manipulation. I trust my decision to live. My freedom is non-negotiable. I deserve peace and authentic love. Your story of survival matters. Hit the like button if you are choosing yourself today. Subscribe for more insights on healing and thriving after narcissistic abuse. The Narcissist New Supply. The truth behind their happy life act. If you think they will be heartbroken after the divorce, think again. They already have someone else lined up. In fact, narcissists don't leave until they are sure they have a replacement ready. Why do narcissists need a new supply so fast? It's not about love. It's about replacing you because you know too much. It's about proving to the world that they are the victim and you were the problem. It's a performance. They need to show that they are thriving without you. One of the biggest mind games a narcissist will play after they discard you is parodying their new supply. But let me tell you the truth. This is not about love, and it's not about them moving on. It's about control, image, and manipulation. A narcissist doesn't just move on like a normal person. They need to put on a grand performance, smiling, traveling, showing off their new partner, acting like their life is so much better now. They need people to believe that you were the bad wife, the bad partner. That's why they had to replace you. But the truth, they replace you because you already saw through their mask. How narcissists choose a new supply? They keep multiple partners in rotation. They will use their new partners to make you jealous. They will act like they are so happy without you to make you feel worthless. The new supply is just another pawn. The new partner is not special. They are just another person being groomed, manipulated, and controlled. Narcissists are like printers. They just print out a new version of the same relationship, repeating the same cycle. It won't last. It never does. So please, do not take their fake happiness personally. Do not sit there thinking, how could they move on so fast? How can they do this to me? We had such a good past together. Because the truth is, they never had the feeling the way you did. Narcissists don't love, they don't grieve, and they don't reflect. They move on for their pride. They do it to save face. And if someone truly loves you, do you think they would need to put on a public show to prove they are happy? No. This is just another performance. And one day, their new supply will see the same truth you did. Final empowerment affirmation. Stand in your power as we close. I'm the author of my new chapter. I choose peace over their chaos. My healing journey is sacred. I rise stronger each day. My future is bright and free. Please, if they try to pull you back in, do not go back. If they hoover you back into the relationship, The next time they discard you, you will be the one that look like the villain. And they will walk away playing the victim. They do not change. They do not feel guilt. They only want to control how the story ends. And trust me, if you go back, they will make sure that the next time you are the one left broken with no one believing your side of the story. Join our healing community by subscribing to this channel. Every week we explore new ways to heal, grow, and thrive after narcissistic abuse. Drop this emoji in the comments if you are committed to your healing journey. Share this video with someone who needs to hear they are not alone. Remember, your story matters, your healing matters, and most importantly, you matters. Healing and moving forward. Divorcing a narcissist is one of the hardest battles you will ever fight. But let me tell you this, on the other side, there is freedom, peace, and a life without constant manipulation. You just have to get through this. If this video resonated with you, please share it with someone who needs to hear this. If you are currently divorcing a narcissist, know that you are not alone and you are not crazy. This is exactly what they do. Before we end this video, I want to connect with you personally. If you have a story to share, if you need someone to validate your experience, or if you just want to be heard, I'm here. Email me, it's mentioning at the description below. Your story matters, and sometimes just putting it into words can be the first step in healing. And let's remember, we heal better together. Stay strong, stay protected, and keep choosing yourself. Keep your evidence and don't let them win. If you want more insight of how to survive this battle, make sure to subscribe because I'll be sharing more on how to protect yourself against narcissists in and out of the courtroom. Until next time, take care and stay empowered.